Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Afternoon English News with Himavati Kumbantabam. First, the headlines. Arson and firing continue in Litan after brief lull. Miscreants torched 2 more houses this morning. People take out protest against Churachandpur MLA LM Khaute over joining the newly formed government in Manipur. Amuko celebrates 33rd Foundation Day today. Attempt to break Manipur will result to fragmentation of India, asserts Amuko President Sanjoy Sorokaibo. And Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand flags off 2 interceptor vehicles to tackle over speeding in Imphal city. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Fresh violence erupted at Litan with 2 more houses torched and sounds of gunshots heard this morning. According to information received by SKTV News, the incident occurred this morning even as CSOs from the 2 communities called for restraint and a peaceful resolution to their differences. It is said that unidentified attackers set the houses ablaze, where loud explosions from LPG cylinders and an exchange of gunfire were also heard. Notably, a large number of residents from both the conflicting communities had already fled their homes and are taking shelter at safer locations after their houses were burnt down in the violence that began on the night of February 8. Meanwhile, poses are being raised from several quarters on how the arson attack took place despite the presence of security forces in the area. Mention may be meant that large number of security forces are being deployed in Litan area after the district magistrate imposed public curfew in and around the area. All kinds of internet services have also been suspended in Ukhrul district and certain revenue jurisdictions of Kamjong and Kangpokpi districts since the past few days following the issuance of a relevant order by the State Home Department. A team of Manipur government led by Deputy Chief Minister Lucy Diko also went to Litan and held talks with the representatives of both the conflicting communities in the recent past. National Socialist Council of Nagalim Isak Muiwa has accused Indian security forces and Kuki militants of using scorched earth tactics in Litan, Ukhrul district, describing the attacks as a symbol of aggression against the Naga nation. In a press release issued by MIP and SCN GPRN, the organization accused Indian security forces of collusion while challenging the narrative on the Litan incident as false. The group alleged that Kuki drunkards beating up one Tangkhul was used as pretext by the Kuki militants to establish collusion with security forces to target Tangkhul houses. It also claimed that security forces were seen joining Kuki militants, with few of them using masks to hide their faces during Litan burning issue. NSC and IM further maintained that Kuki militants enjoyed the patronage of security forces, with the green signal from Ministry of Home Affairs in carrying out premeditated arson against the Tangkhul Naga. The group criticized World Kuki Zog Intellectual Council, accusing it of playing the victim while claiming the actual story is all about breach of rule of law by Indian security forces assisting Kuki militants in committing violation of human rights. The organization further maintained that Litan burning issue is seen as a symbol of aggression while asserting to defend the land of God-given Naga nation. Hundreds of protesters thronged the residence of Churachandpur MLA LM Khaute, decrying his decision to join the Yumnam Khemchand-led state government today. Security personnel resorted to firing tear gas shells to disperse the angry mob who breached barricades and marched towards the MLA residence. The demonstration was led by Wi-Fi Women's Association, which commenced at 11 a.m. today from Wi-Fi People's Council office located at Bethel locality campus, and marched towards the MLA's residence at Hilltown, displaying slogans and placards accusing him of betraying their community. A protester of Wi-Fi Women's Association stated that The protest was primarily aimed towards protesting MLA LM Kaute's decision to support the state government, terming it a betrayal of the community's interests. The group demanded immediate resignation of the MLA, stating that the agitations will intensify should the MLA choose not to do so. All Manipur United Clubs Organization AMUCO President Sanjoy Sorokhaibam warned that India will also break if it attempts to fragment Manipur. He was speaking at the 33rd Foundation Day celebration of AMUCO held at its Kwakatel office today. The event, which was also attended by Poirei Leimarol Meira Paibi Apunba Manipur President Soraisa Memcha and several other AMUCO leaders, began with the hoisting of its flag, followed by paying floral tributes to the late leaders of the CSO. Speaking further, Sanjoy alleged that the government of India is trying to wipe out small states like Manipur, while claiming that the state cannot grow after it merged with the Indian Union. He also accused the government of India of sowing discord to break up the state, noting that it cannot bring a solution to the ongoing crisis. Contending that the crisis might have been resolved much earlier if it had happened in states like Delhi or Gujarat, Sanjoy warned that the government of India has been trying to disintegrate the communities through divisive policies from time to time. He also vowed to resist efforts to destabilize the state, asserting that AMUCO is fully aware of the challenges facing it and identifies the forces working against it. The AMUCO president also called on the central government to compensate for losses incurred during the crisis and provide relief to the people by waiving loans and taxes.
Manipur ki leiba miyam ki la putra ki kusi ki marai bu kiso le to khona am sem le se government India assembly makona training pira ka bomb thadra ka pasa pira drone pira ka makona salary pira ka central army force ki kem ki makoi central force ki gari da pa propa adu lona da makoi mamang mak da makoi na hong ka phal le nakkan ol jati im da ka phal muga da timina yeng le ba adu ka akoi ki Manipur ki area ka da paktak da akoi bu shanti hanjalone maming do operation to ko adu coming operation to ba siguro nakkan da ba free tha ba nakkan na peaceful ki name ni otpa so government India ki satha river la lo sina miyam na akoi da haninga le pien da ba amdi awa ba ke thine maram adu na ngasi phaw da koi sokta blek sokta kiro adu kaidung na sum Manipur se tan thwa ba ngamloi maram adu na kudak ta Bharat Sarkar Manipur mase thwa ma le kadri.
Chief Minister Y. Kim Chan today flagged off 2 interceptor vehicles to record and issue e-challan against traffic violators from City Convention Centre, Palace Compound, Imphal. The event was organized by Department of Transport, Government of Manipur, in line with the observance of grand finale of National Road Safety Month Observation 2026. Deputy Chief Minister Lo Sidiko, Ministers Govindas Kontaujam, Kurajam Lokain, Chief Secretary Dr. Puneet Kumar Goyal, Transport Department Additional Chief Secretary Anurag Bajpai, several BJP MLAs and government officials also attended the event. During the function, the Chief Minister distributed several equipment for road safety to traffic police and motor vehicle inspectors, besides launching a portal for Manipur heli service. Prizes were also distributed to the winners of the marathon and painting competitions organized in connection with the National Road Safety Month.
Ano sarkar la kusna mating pangwaya babu kui semjan sajan lai labi me amsi kui semjan la kanda labi nuai tabi accident do kok da ba hore jage hair kanda maya bagi lusi tabi asan lojari.
Former Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has appealed to Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh to intervene and protect the historic Koringai airfield, describing it as a priceless World War II heritage site whose continued alteration has caused public unease. In a statement posted on social media, N. Biren said that between 2017 and 2025, during his tenure as Chief Minister, he had written multiple times to successive defence ministers seeking preservation of the airfield, one of the key Allied bases during World War II. He noted that several rounds of discussions were also held between officials of the Defence Ministry and the Manipur government on the issue. Expressing anguish over recent developments, Ann stated that it pains him to witness ongoing destruction and fresh construction activities at the site despite years of appeals and consultations. He noted that these developments have caused significant unease among civilians. Highlighting land locations in the vicinity, Ann asserted that more than 300 acres had already been donated to the Assam Rifles and are currently occupied by IGAR South, while over 100 acres have been allotted to the Border Security Force in close proximity to the Koirangai airfield. Calling the Koirangai airfield part of the nation's shared heritage, Ann urged the Defence Minister to step in to safeguard it in the larger interest of both Manipur and the country. Rajya Sabha MP Sanajauba Leishemba has expressed happiness on allocation of examination center for UPSC mains examination at Imphal, while also thanking Centre and Prime Minister Narendra Modi for considering the request in this regard. In a post on X, MP Sanajauba informed that UPSC mains examination will be held with Imphal as a centre starting 2026. He informed that the issue was raised on the floor of the House as special mention in August 10, 2022, demanding an examination centre for UPSC mains examination in Imphal, while emphasizing the plight of Manipuri candidates who are required to travel to other cities to write the exam. The MP further maintained that he has also demanded the inclusion of Meetei Mayek to write answers for Manipuri optional paper, and the demand was also fulfilled by Centre. Later in the ongoing budget session, the MP had also drawn the attention of the House to draft question for Manipuri optional paper in both Bengali and Meetei Mayek script. While expressing gratitude to Centre for the consideration of the demands, MP Sanajauba further urged Centre and UPSC to consider the problems faced by aspirants from Manipur.
My special mention is demand to open UPSC or similar examination center in Manipur, Imphal. Every year, many aspirant students of Manipur are appearing UPSC prelim examination in Manipur. But at the time of mains examination, the examination center has been shifted from Imphal to Aizawl, Shillong and Guwahati for reasons not known. This makes the poor and middle class aspirant candidates very disappointed and unaffordable for expenses in traveling, lodging and fooding, etc. Therefore, I, on behalf of the students of Manipur, urge the government of India to open the examination center of UPSC or similar examination in Manipur, Imphal as soon as possible.
Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Afternoon English News. More news and updates. Neighbouring state Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio has confirmed to visit Manipur to take part as chief guest in the upcoming Lyungaini 2026 festival. The seed sowing festival, celebrated predominantly by Naga communities, is scheduled to commence on February 15 at Ukhrul district. The Chief Minister's visit was confirmed via a statement released by OSD to Chief Minister from CMO Kohima, addressed to United Naga Council General Secretary. The new office bearers of Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, DESAM, took oath during a ceremony held at Sanakonung, Uttarasanglin today. The new office bearers will take their responsibilities from 2026 to 2028. Speaking on the occasion, the newly appointed president of Desam, Oinam Ramesh, assured to work towards fixing the shortcomings in education sector and in addressing the issues that concern the student community.
President Amoina Sinabiri Tautang the Pung Changna Tabak Taugaluna Nungaiba Kahena Pokpa Nata Harauba Yofam the Natana Ladyba Equigi Kunais the Teneriba Education the Horakanda Tongan sector Singsida Swataraga Ladyba Problem Sing Kunais the Teneriba Challenges Mam Singasi Masi Kon Bangam Naba Sidas the Ahianba Miang Tambangamba Anoba Executive Tamama Walang Nabagi Asoba Miang Amgaluna I Lucinduna Rosagani.
Meanwhile, former president of Desam, Mayang Lambam Somojit, highlighted the roles taken up by Desam in ensuring transparency and accountability in education system. He also highlighted plans to demand for a reputed institution like IIT and Skill University for Manipur in the coming years.
21st century gi sidadi technology gi posi amra fajana saukhadragadi leba ma afaba mayon pu basi amra waba matamni aduna IIT ma koi state ke su masi lehanana bagi koi pa khacharam mi thabak si su makha taba lai ku masi go chi go sak logo dori basi gumba executive sin makha ta na sangjan birakan da lehen binaba koi hona bi haidana damaina thamjaningi aduna masi gi leiri tongan tongan ba mayam gi challenges mayam sigi response ma koi na piraga kam active foiba adugumba naima adu lamda mamoina lingsi hai taragadi koi gi leiri ba na mayam si am active Machangi aduna yam active oiba naima lahensi hai taragadi lamdam sig leiba kogi education system masi yamna afan buchangi.
The journalist team from Manipur who are part of the external tour reached the historic city of Vietnam, the Ho Chi Minh City, which is known as the final frontier for the US-Vietnam War. The visiting journalists from Manipur explored the city, including the War Remnants Museum, prominent government centers and independent palace museum. The team witnessed historical artifacts, documents, photos remains from the war and managed to gather important knowledge and information from the visit in the historic city. The journalists team from Manipur will further get to experience how Vietnam developed itself as a major global tourist spot. The team will further travel to Hanoi, located in north of the country. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Arson and firing continue in Litan after brief lull. Miscreants torched 2 more houses this morning. People take out protests against your Chandpur MLA LM Khaute over joining the newly formed government in Manipur. Amugo celebrates 33rd Foundation Day today. Attempt to break Manipur will result to fragmentation of India, asserts Amugo President Sanjoy Sorokhaibat. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand flags off 2 interceptor vehicles to tackle overspeeding in Imphal city. Now that's all we have for today's Afternoon English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good day.